You know what it is, man. You are tuned into the One-on-One with Mike D, and right now we live at the Exotic Pop. That's right, live at the Exotic Pop. We got Desto Dubb in the building, my nephew Maxo Kream in the building, and a whole lot of persona, awful lot of persona right now. You boy done dropped the baddest collab in the summer, man. Go get this here, man. Come in black, white, and everything in between. What's going on, fellas?
Yeah, awful lot of we right here in the heart of it. Yeah. Just got them busting down a 3-day weekend with the Houstonians.
Come on,
you know,
man.
Bringing that LA and that Houston culture together. You feel me? My first collaboration being here in Houston, it was only right for me to do it with my brother Maxo Kream. You feel me? Man. Great businessman, great artist. You feel me? He has a brand, you know what I mean? So it's just like he had every point, and it's like we already been working on it, talking about it. You feel me? And one of the biggest things I feel like he actually has a team. You know what I mean? A lot of people don't like how important it is to have a team. You know, I see your team come here and set up before you even get here. You feel me? And the team ain't the niggas that's with you every day. When I mean a team, it's somebody that you paying to handle the business and get the business done, whether you there or not. So it's just like, bro, having a team, it just made this team like a dream collab. You feel me?
Man. Yeah. How you feel about it, Max? You loving it?
Yeah, cause I know Desto. I know, bro, before this shit, like, you know, just kicking shit like LA, normal shit, and to take the Zoom calls and see bro do this. When I'm talking about do this, I mean like he know pinpoint, he know when his sample's gonna be made, when it's gonna drop shit, the perfect time, like, you know what I'm saying? We didn't even talk about ads and like that, but just how everybody running it, you know what I'm saying? Like he has a team too. Like he run his team similar to like I run my team with the music. And then my team with the music also helped and assist me with this. So it was just a dream collab. Like I've been wanting to do this shit. I really study fashion, I study streetwear. Like right now, like no pun, all the rest of the streetwear brands been doing it. Shout out to Hundreds, shout out BBC, all that shit. But man, that awful lot of culture that is going on. That's the #1 top streetwear brand, you feel me? Especially in the entertainment world. So it was only right that for us to collab and do this in the H, in the store, his store, you feel me?
That's what's so dope. And then y'all have done a Melrose collab with Exotic Pop in reverse, right?
Yeah, Exotic Pop just opened up a store over there. But even on top of that, and we dropped it on June 27th, that just made it like, you know what I'm saying? Like what else it just hits all of the June 27th, awful lot of culture, persona, Houston, first collab, new store, new year, like. Which is like written in the history books, bro.
I love it, man.
It's got to be in a movie one day, like how this came about and happened.
I got a question for you. What drove you to Houston culture so hard? Like, what was that first look at you when you first got into the Houston culture?
So honestly, it was really like just the whole store in here. I never thought of having a store here until like one day Charles was like, "Hey, bro, I got this store. You should do a pop-up here." Because honestly, my first ever like called type of pop-up I ever did, flew out here with Pump, and I set up at Busy Bees, and I was selling hoodies outside of Busy Bees, but I didn't make for $500, but that's cool for me at the time, you know. But Charles said he got the spot, you got to come down here. He showed me pictures. I did a pop-up, and the turnout was so crazy. It just made me start looking and thinking deeper into this, like. Okay, and it just kind of started making more and more sense the more I like started looking and researching, and then, you know, I'm just realizing how big the lean culture is. Like I was never aware of that, bro. I swear to God, like I made awful lot of culture based off of me selling lean. You know what I mean? So like it was never I never knew how I knew like it out here. I knew sipped it out here, but I never knew how huge it was until I actually got here and started seeing how people were telling me like, oh yeah, this is such and such and that's such and such, and going to the DJ Screw store and seeing how like this man got a store 20 years later, people are still coming in there spending hundreds of dollars, and then just like really doing all of the research, and just the more I'm coming out here doing pop-ups, I'm like, bro, this is crazy. And then the craziest part is like when I started telling my mom, like, I'm like, my mom loving Houston. She like, yeah, because that's where I was born and raised at. So I'm like, what? She like, yeah, I was born and raised in Houston. I moved to California when I was 10, when my parents passed. So I'm like, so like when it started coming, I'm like, damn, I'm really a Houston already. Like, and it started making sense. Like, you feel me?
That's why
Yeah, it's like my mom, my
She
heart,
ain't
like,
not on you.
yeah, it's like they from here. So I started looking at all that and then just see they treat me out here like a quarterback on a football team.
Nah,
like I
we
play on
like
the
it.
Texans.
Yeah.
First day I came out here, like, hold on. Police put up on me. They said, roll the window down. I said, what's up? They said, oh, they said that ain't no regular in that car, so I wanted to see what he looked like. I said, God damn, man, shut up. I'm like, they just me so hard, bro. So I just, it was love at first pop-up, no cap.
Man, when you get that kind of love out the gate out of Houston, you know we cool. People think it's friendly, but you got to come in the right way. Coming in with Maxo, everybody gonna love you out the gate, man.
And then
That's
plus,
real.
like, you pushing our culture without you even knowing it, like, just sitting around, making music, getting off the lean, thugging. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, June 27th, a real holiday. I know we got 7/13 day, but I ain't gonna say it. I feel like it's something that we just made up. You know what I'm saying?
It just
7/13
happened.
day.
No.
It just happened. But
Yeah.
you know June 27th, that's
National.
that day. Like, you know what I'm saying? National holiday, best screw tape, you know what I'm saying? All that. But like I said earlier in another interview, I like because, you know what I'm saying, it's north side and the south side. But then, you got southwest. So that's when, you know what I'm saying, youngsters like, watch me come through, watch me throw the west with my hand. That's what put the west on the map. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a lot of history. You could take a lot of segments out to June 27th. You feel me? Even though the lean culture go deeper than that, that's just a cool day for us to come down, you know what I'm saying? And then, like another thing, it's a lot of that we grew up sipping lean. A lot of sipping ball, a lot of old sipping ball, and our former over ice, hitting teaspoons and touching things like that. Get off the lean. But on the holiday, let's say on like Christmas, you buy the kids, all the uncles, and we outside, we toasting the cup. 4th of July, we buy firecrackers for the kids. We've been trapping all day. The kids out there playing, we gonna toast the cup. On the death day, on screwed up, on my brother's birthday, screw birthday, we gonna toast the cup. You know what I'm saying? Even though we done sipping.
Right,
It just
right.
very monumental and it mean a lot to the city and the culture to keep this shit going, bro. Cause a lot of niggas take out run with it. Cause like just how y'all started game banging, there's a lot of Hoovers and Pyrus in here. You know what I'm saying? Just how we started to lean. There's a lot of double cups in LA all over the world. So, there's two cultures that's embracing each other. Like I said before in the interview, y'all ride Dayton's, right? You ride 84s. We ride slabs. Y'all ride slabs, 6-4 Impalas. You know what I'm saying? I feel like both our cultures collide in to even look at it.
It's like a mirror of each other.
Sure.
Man,
Houston
you know what I mean?
Houston is the LA. Dallas is like the Bay. Dallas ride donks and big ass woo woo. What do the Bay do? The Bay do they little funky hairstyles and dances. What do Dallas do? You know what I'm saying? And shout out to both coaches. You know what I'm saying? It's just third coast and west coast.
It's a lot of people that have moved, like you say, when he was 10, from Texas to California, those early days with the gold rush. But we went back for the drink rush.
Yeah.
See, for you not knowing nothing about it, by the time I was laying my claws in it, I was already in jail by the time y'all motions started kicking.
Yeah.
But we were the first ones going out there, digging that city up for that drink. You
Yeah,
feel what I'm
getting
saying?
it
Coming
all.
back, trying to figure out how to get 1,000 bottles back. You know what I mean? So bad to where
Y'all put it out there.
even when you legit like I was, I could take it out the bottle and put it in this and get it back. Long as it's 16 ounces, they buying it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So in LA, really had it like plentiful when it got banned out here.
We had
can go,
it.
yeah. That's why you were able to pop up with all the celebrity. Wayne used to buy from me.
Because they couldn't get it.
For real.
So they had to.
I know it's crazy.
Yeah.
There's 3 lean men sitting in one
There
spot.
you go. This man had his run. You had,
yeah.
but my daddy had a run. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you got, like, when Philly say they had it, I believe them.
For sure.
But it just was around. When I went to LA, I'm gonna give y'all a quick story. My boy say, what you talking about? I say, go to the heroin addicts, right? Take this bottle with you and go get some. He came back with 3. By the end of the BET Awards, he had 10. By the time I went back to the house, I showed him how to get it back and all that. He was at my doorstep with 100, and he real life numbers, no tax, no cap, no nothing. This how it went. And from there, it just went like a, you know what I mean? To see it and then see you grow to a brand.
Bro, that's the crazy. Like, when I be making this, like, let's say if I make a shirt, right? I'm like, let's say it's 4th of July coming up. I'm making a shirt. I'm going to make it to where I like it, you know? But it just so happens that what I like and what I'm making is damn near like the jersey for Houston. What I never knew that, you see? And then when I get here, it makes so sense because y'all already using the word cough syrup. Y'all like lean is so big. Even when you look at these old screw tapes, the whole verse is about lean, bruh. You feel me? I'm looking at these old videos. These niggas is already putting bar prints on their shirt, slogans that talk about lean. So you know, like I'm watching this old shit. You feel me? But when I'm doing it, I'm just doing it based off of my experience. But just to see it's like some doppelganger or some effect where like it mirrors to me without me even knowing, but it's because it's in me or some shit.
It could be possible that Dave Blunts don't know Big Mo now.
You feel me?
He know whose he is now because I always for years say, well, he just picking up the bar where we left out. This man sincere what he's saying. But we were having bar shirts.
I'm looking back, bro, even when I started researching June 27th and I'm looking at all these freestyles, I'm like, these niggas been wearing lean on their clothes. I made niggas in LA wearing lean on their clothes, not because I seen, it's because I sold lean. And I made this one shirt to say, that's an awful lot of cough syrup. I just explained to him. And it was just a t-shirt style. They loved it so much, I kept running with it. But with me running with it, it's like I'm really representing a whole culture that I don't even know about. I'm just looking at this shit as a hustle.
And look how it come together. Now we got stores, we got best friends. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
it's crazy, bro. But that's when you keep it real. That's the motto right there, man. This man, when he was doing his come up, man, I knew what he had going on. You know what I'm saying? I'm loving it. I'm like, oh yeah, all right, that's what I'm talking about. Next thing you know, the news everywhere. Maxo, I'm like, oh Lord, have mercy. But I think, do y'all think, coming from your angle, LA, that the more popular it got in the rap music, that's when it started getting fucked up?
Yeah. Because when it got, that's guaranteed. Justin Bieber started it off. He just made it be known. This shit was low key for so many years. You know what I mean? Niggas was talking about it and they still not knowing what they talking about. Sure. Like they wasn't tripping. They didn't start tripping till Justin Bieber, and that's when that shit got hard, bro. And that's when the price started skyrocketing.
And it wasn't even just I don't want to throw no names.
Yeah, I don't want to just get JP, but you know.
It was like we already seen it on a few big people, but it's like, hold on, that was a big, like, that last rock that made the whole shit tumble.
For sure.
That's crazy, bro.
Real shit, because you got to think about it too. Like, well, that's what stopped Actavis.
Yeah.
But at the same time, you got to think, Actavis, they don't just do lean. You gonna get touched from over there, which is lean too. They had Xanax, like it's a whole
medical facility.
You know what I'm saying? And like, bro, I ain't gonna lie. I remember going to Cali looking for it. Bro, they had pints for $600. It blew my fucking mind, bro.
For the low.
And then you go to New Jersey, get them for $650. You got to remember, the Actavis plant is in Elizabeth, New Jersey, bro. So with me having white fans and underground shit, I'm meeting people that are, you feel me? So that shit was really going on. That's why it was funny when I seen Bo with all the pints doing the video, because they remind me when I took that picture when I had 100 pints to act. You know what I'm saying? Inside a trash bag. You know what I'm saying? Inside trash bags. You know what I'm saying? Fucking around, but it ain't gonna never be a wave like an act. Like I feel like I'm a real act, baby. I'm 35. I'm 1990. You feel me? So I feel like that's what like that shit really cut off. Like I remember, bro, when the walk came, I was mad as fuck.
They used to hate the walk.
It was before the walk. It was MGP, the Martin Grove. Remember that was before
Martin Grove, like a more
MGP,
fluorescent,
you know what I'm
fluorescent
saying?
purple.
Exactly. So then shit, motherfucking that in the red. Nigga, I was giving that shit away. But I remember one day I ain't had no act. I went to the gala on the 8 of red and threw up. I'm like, oh nah, this shit, I like this shit. I like this shit.
You gotta find the right soda for it, like Trish and all the rest of these.
See, but like niggas talk down on Trish. How you gonna talk down on Trish when we had motherfucking quality test and bar? That shit was nasty, bro.
Quality test was the worst. You had to put Jolly Ranchers in your shit for quality
show.
test. It was so nasty.
The quality, so I don't know. It just be like bougie. I feel like those are walk babies. Yeah. Those they niggas that had to act and shit like that.
Never had the glass pint of red. Never seen it in casket. Don't know what it tastes like.
If you ain't had that red, that crust up at the top,
it ain't the real deal. We used to call it strawberry back then.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, so when you get a order and you got 200 or 50 or whatever, you know what I mean?
Right.
It line there's gonna be some reds in there because they just trying to get them in woo woo woo.
But
when I call the plug back,
whatever they have.
Yeah, but when
hey,
you put 5 of them reds in there, they used to take it off your tab. That's how the red didn't matter. You gotta remember, this thing came from bar, rugby, URL, Gold Line, Al Farmer, then What's the last one you say you just got started with? Act? No, Act.
No, Act.
Well, you got MGP and all that. They don't really count. They
I ain't
had
gonna lie, you just put me on too far. I ain't gonna lie, you just put me on two I never heard of.
Yeah, URL. used to have
URL.
the red and blue. Look like that exotic.
Blue,
pop.
it was in blue.
Yeah. Well, it wasn't blue. It was like the label was red and blue. You feel what I'm saying?
crazy,
So like how bar used to have a green label bar. So each one would take the ingredients and dumb it down because it was so from bar you could put a 4 and a 2 liter, bro. There's no cap, man. Drank all day.
Right.
It took you days to drink a pint when we was drinking real syrup. You know what I'm talking about? Was it syrup? You know what I'm saying? Drinking that real good shit. You know, it was thick like Tussinette.
For sure.
So when Gold Line got it, it was strong. Then when URL got it, it was strong. Then when it started getting to the other ones, it started getting thick. We hated Actavis.
Damn.
Because it was thin. We used to look on the side of the bottles. There's no cap. You know them numbers?
Right.
It'll say like 1107 or some dumb shit, whatever the little serial code. Oh, we don't want none of them. Because we used to think they was all light. Because we was trying to go from one adjustment to another. You feel what I'm saying? So this real history, bro, we hated them motherfuckers. When they brought it to Air Farmer, it was kind of cool with Air Farmer. When they got the Act, we hated it.
So I'm saying.
So
Prices
Ball
high.
was like actually y'all. Ball was the one.
Yeah,
Bro,
bar is
watch.
the top of the.
That's how you talking about that. That's
Yeah.
how Watt gonna be for
B-A-R-R-E.
For sure, for sure.
B-A-R-R-E.
For sure.
You ain't getting nothing thicker than bar and Gold Line.
It tastes just like Act though.
Yeah. Well, yeah, all of it come from that. Only
Right.
thing they did was take one little thing out to
But
make
see,
it
no,
thinner.
my generation, no, them hoes just taste high tech red, whether it's acorn or like, you know what I'm saying, it tastes different than MGP, than Walk, than goddamn like.
Was
the
MGP
Trish.
real though?
Yeah, it was, yeah.
It was real? MGP?
At a certain time, hell
It
yeah.
seemed like it ain't real, but it's just like the people I always got my juice from. That they only got that. They all got it from the same place.
Bro,
So
hold
they-
on.
they
put you on
verified
stuff
it.
like
something.
Yeah.
MGP
You know,
is Walk. Martin Grove Pharmacies make Walk. You know that, right?
Got you. That
So
makes
like, yeah,
sense.
hell yeah.
Martin
like,
Grove Pharmacy.
yeah, but like Walk is the
MGP.
name. Hell yeah,
I
Martin
be
Grove.
feeling like it's like
Hell
some
yeah.
US polo and some polo
shit, yeah.
It's like
That's how I always looked at it. I was
For
like,
sure,
man,
for
I
sure.
don't none of that
But
off-brand
that shit be
shit.
tasting like sweet. It's like just a fluorescent.
But y'all wasn't paying 200 a line.
Oh, no.
300 a line. I ain't gonna lie. When
I-
I went to 100 a line, I was mad. I was still buying it though.
That's crazy. I asked Zero before I went to jail. I say, bro, that when I went to LA started, I was getting pints for $60 a piece.
Damn.
No cap. Go to Target, get a refill 8-9 times. This is what I'm drinking while I'm there, just cooling. Streets went up to 100. Everybody started running down there trying to do what Mike D was doing, this, that, and the third. Shot it up to 150, 200. Because I'd be like, oh, you got some bottles, hold it down, but you got your other people here. I give you $50 more to keep them. And it just kept going up. It just kept going up. By the time I start getting ready to go to jail, I say, bro, what you gonna do? We was at $4.50 a pint. I say, bro, what you gonna do if it go to 1,000? Are you still gonna be drinking? Hell no, nigga, that's crazy, bro. We went from $25 a four,
Damn.
to where it's at now. When I came home and pints was definitely at $1,000, $1,200 a pop. When y'all talking 600 and 650, you come out here and get 1,300, 1,400. You feel what I'm saying per pint? I say, you nigga dope fiends. Y'all tripping.
I remember just to get juice, you really could just like literally like go to one of them doctors and just say you sick, and then you literally and then you walk into the crack, especially in LA. Like, like it was always
UDM served.
They
Our
went-
shit different, but like
It went
even
from
in
Houston
Cali
to
though,
Dallas, then Cali.
man, if you know a little Asian with a script or something, that shit going on, bro.
Oh, it's
You know what I'm saying?
today.
Yeah, for sure. In Cali, like it was
everyone
like that,
used
but
to
I
bust
don't
in
know.
LA with the scripts at one
sure.
time, bro. Like you could just go and you'll get a refill like in 2 days. Just say like,
I lost it.
yeah, anything, bro. And it was so green about it. Now you got to go in there. What? They're like, we out. They gonna say we out just regardless. They don't even want to fulfill something. We out.
See, it used to be that. See, you used to get that refill, but when they scheduled it, jumped it up another schedule.
Oh, then they
that's
start
when it
scheduling.
started.
Then they start scheduling because they didn't have to schedule at
Yeah.
first. You
Nah.
could go and get it and get your refill now, so you don't have to come back.
I would tell him I'm from Houston, so I go do what he talking about. I'm all through the hoods. This before they knew what was going on. The gangbangers couldn't even run up on us in Texas because they like, all them old Houston dope fiend ass niggas going in there getting cheap ass bottles. I come out with a bag of bottles. They ain't nobody trying to rob you or nothing.
Right. You're not worried about that shit?
Nah.
What's all that do that? Walk out with 20 pints in the world.
They wasn't even drinking then. How about that? Right. Nobody. The security guards that worked at them pharmacies you talk about will get in good with the other people and they'll backdoor that shit. Slang that shit right out the back door. We sit right back there in the back, especially on Main Street, with Main Street Mafia at right there. Oh my God, gold mine, you hear me? Oh man.
I know which one you're talking about, right down the street.
And all I had to do was just do my accent. Right. Talk like I talk. You straight. You good, Texas, don't even worry about him. He good, he don't want nothing. I buy some weed from them niggas, keep it real like that.
That's all they was on was weed. That's all they was on was weed. You want to buy some of this weed? Are you up? How much you got?
Yeah, so it started getting a lot of trouble with that shit. Even you got like shit today, man, so many people got trouble out of it. It's ridiculous, man. But I see you the other day on the news, Max, so what the fuck? What the, man, you had to get away?
That's what they talking about. Like, man, bro, listen. Why the fuck I look like high speeding, bro? Look, I'm gonna tell you what happened. I'm leaving the gym. You know what I'm saying? I just went to the hibachi right before that because my little daughter, she love rice at the school. She don't want no damn McDonald's, none of that. She like rice. Daddy, give me some rice. So cool, I got that. I'm still sweaty now. I ain't shower at the gym. I'm going. I'm on the Beltway. Remember, it was raining like a motherfucker the other day. Raining hard. So I had just did some new shit to my Lambo and shit, and I got new tags, I got new plates. So when the plates came in, they called me like, hey, bro, we canceled your other place. Whenever you got time, come in. So, and I just put like a new bull on my shit. So he probably thought my shit was a Trackhawk or some shit, but that's a Lamborghini. I got my Lamborghini just like my Trackhawk with the emblem on it. So I'm driving, he get behind me. I see him get behind me. I don't even play it cool. I just go to the next lane. He follow right behind me. I'm like, well, shit, he gotta whoop me. He whooped me. So right there after Broad Force, something called Broad Hill on Bill 8. You can exit or keep going, or you go right there to like the little striped lines. I pulled in the striped lines, but this asshole get on the fucking speaker talking. I can't hear him. You know, I turned on my music, he's still talking. I'm like, you know what, I'm put on my hazard lights, pulled over to the right, went slowly. Pulled in the neighborhood that was lit up and had hella ring cameras, you feel me? So I pulled over. As soon as I pulled over, driver, let down the window, drop your keys, put your hands up, come out, walk back. But they drew down on me, bro.
What?
On Crip, they drew down on me, so they draw down on me. Do all that, they go search my car and shit like that. They find my 2 legal guns, you know what I'm saying? But they take me, they say I'm a gangbanger. They about to let me go, but they called the DA. You know, I beat 7 felonies in Harris County. I'm not a convicted felon. I beat 7 of them motherfuckers.
You beat your shit.
You know what I'm saying? So boom. The DA was like, nah, bring him in, he a gangbanger. So get him for eluding. I'm like, all right, bet. I'm mad in the bitch though, you feel me? I'm like, fuck, I'm gonna be out. But Harris County got this new rule, they don't let niggas bond out, they give you a PR bond. So when they give that whole ass PR bond, they can take how long they want with you to come out. I'm trying to make it to this pop-up, you feel me? So cool. They take me, only thing I asked them, I'm like, all right, cool. Just don't put this on the internet, nothing like that, cause I don't wanna woo-woo. So then one Mexican cop came, he see me like, Maxo Kream, dude, they're fucking assholes, I done let you go, man. You didn't even do nothing, woo. I'm like, yeah, it's cool. So the main cop, when he came back, I'm like, bro, just don't put this out, cause TMZ had picked this up. I get out of jail, this nigga done sent TMZ the pictures, took a picture of my car, unloaded both of my guns, put my guns on there. Man, bro, do y'all know that this case is a misdemeanor?
Oh my God.
See how they blew it up like a nigga smoked somebody.
Like you did something.
A misdemeanor, and not no chase. Bro, I would have left that little slow ass Tahoe. My shit supercharged. I would have left that hoe. Let's be real.
With you. I know that thing go fast when you go slow.
You feel me? But I'm not even on that kind of shit. I ain't trying to. I'm really mad. Like, I was supposed to get out quiet and come back. I'm not trying to push that narrative. They going to jail in school. That's the most lamest shit on earth, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to push that narrative like a nigga out here woo. Busted, they want to put on TMZ, man. Look out for the Maxo Kream Lamborghini shirts coming soon, man.
Just like
this
that.
shit going the fuck on, man.
Y'all need to put that on. Y'all should have had that on there.
It's coming, man.
Look, yeah, the smoke going. Lambo.
Hell yeah.
Lambo Maxo, man. What else we got coming from y'all with the collabs? Is this the? I know this the first of many, but
nah, but shit, so
this the one.
I mean, we
here,
just going
man.
out to people. You know what I'm saying? Me and bro been talking about hitting different cities, doing this shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, one thing about Desto, like, when like you collab with him, man, it's really like a collab. It's like building, it's really family shit. Like, I watched him collab with a lot of brands, you know what I'm saying, to where brands got on his level. to what he was doing, and he was the ones put him on it. I ain't gonna necessarily say his level, but they got up there. And like, you know what I'm saying, like shit that you do with Sally and all that shit. Yeah. I like the shit that you got coming out that we can't speak on, bro. Just an entrepreneur and a worker, and I knew this nigga before this shit.
Way before.
We done been in the studio knocking over cups. We done been like all around LA just on some cool, like chilling shit, you know what I'm saying? It's really like a lifestyle, so with the lifestyle and shit that we got going on, we just push it in Houston. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, been the mascot behind this shit for a little bit without him even knowing.
Right.
He went to his own history, his own research by June 27th, like once I told him about it and shit like that. You feel me?
That's facts, man. That's dope. Yeah, man. I can see the camaraderie y'all got with each other, man. That's dope. You know, get ready, Dallas. Get ready, the rest of the world. Persona. Whole awful lot of cough syrup coming your motherfucking way, so be ready, man.
Some of that screw laid too.
Oh yeah, can't forget me.
Gotta go screw laid.
Can't forget about mine.
You fuck around and get a cavity drinking these 16 ounces.
Yeah, for real, man. This ain't got what y'all think in it. This just straight up good juice. You can give it to your kids, man. We off that level there, man. We on the money part of it, man. Anything y'all gotta say before we get up out of here, man? I think we covered it.
Shout out, I want to say shout out to a cake ass nigga named Smackwater, man.
Oh Lord,
he probably man. You know, that's official Unc. He be spitting the truth, tapping to his shit. He got a lot of shit going. Shout out Cartel Bo. Shout out the whole Persona, man. Y'all know the fuck going on, man.
I love it, man. You know what it is, man. We got to get us one in too, man. Real soon, man. We got to do a Drankman. Look, Drankman to Drankman. Matter of fact, we do a three-way. Had a motherfucker like the Mount Rushmore.
Yeah.
We'll put God in. Yeah.
No, you gotta bring the URL. I'm not gonna look that shit up.
Oh yeah,
this put me. A nigga ain't never put me on no game like that.
Goal line too. Did you hear about goal line?
Hell no. I about to lie.
Goal line.
I ain't never heard no goal line.
URL. Check them two.
There was one more. What that one you said that was in the middle?
Where you got bar.
I know that one.
Goal line.
Yeah.
URL. What was the other one? Nah, they just went on down from there to Alfarma.
Okay.
Then it went from Alfarma to
Actavis. I feel like Actavis is the go to all that shit.
That's because you never had the other ones.
Yeah, I know.
But that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like,
just like niggas that watch Jordan play, but swear to God at LeBron. Or niggas try to discredit Kobe, swear to God LeBron.
It's a thickness difference. It's a big
But
difference.
I'm about to argue because Actavis thick to me.
It was thin to us. Now just imagine it. That's crazy, huh? Right?
So how y'all still, all right.
You put a 4 in a 2 liter.
But I heard y'all used to pour that shit over straight ice. How y'all pouring shit that thick over ice?
That's how they wanted us to do it. Nah, that's just a nigga capping in their song. So codeine over ice, you could never do that. Like my dad and uncle and godfather, they used to damn near slap the cups out of my hand because they drunk liquor and they have a medicine bottle in their back pocket.
Right.
Hit that motherfucker and chase it. Because they already know too much soda that's bad for you. That's why we started off, you hear the stories about beer.
Right.
That was the first thing we drunk in. Then you got pina colada at the Boone's Farm.
So y'all mixing liquor with the lean off the rip.
First, because it was really meant to be a chaser.
Right.
Can't get to that heroin, you get to your bottle. That's how they used to do it.
Gotcha.
You feel what I'm saying?
They the dope fiend.
Yeah, they want you to drink it straight. I watch Mr. Hunt, man, salute, man. I'm talking about standing in the middle of the kitchen, trying to get up in the morning, pulling drawers out his ass and everything, nigga. I'm talking about hit that bad motherfucker by the refrigerator, out the refrigerator. You know how the 10 man get back together? Yeah. I say, damn, but I don't want no straight drink. I'm gonna mix that shit. Fuck that shit. We thought we was doing something by mixing
crazy. I used to like kiss it.
Yeah, kiss it, yeah.
That's crazy. But the difference between that and the drink we was drinking is just imagine it didn't take as much. You would actually put a half a line of that in here. You'd be doing way too much if you did.
Oh, that's
it's gonna be so thick.
Yeah. Like snot, you put a half a line of snot, you out.
Yeah.
Hell, man,
you
like
out.
a motherfucker. You gotta sip Big Blue for that too, for the snot. But so look with us, I say with the act, you go wham, 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 wham. Y'all motherfuckers is just all day with that thick motherfucker, then they fall back. So they mean the bottom of y'all cups was the best taste ever.
That's how this came about. Eat your damn cup up. You have one, this motherfucker gonna be eat. You had this bitch all day with that real syrup and that bitch gonna be caved in the bottom. You got the double cup to stop that.
Real history right here, y'all.
You feel what I'm saying?
So I thought the double cup was for the balance.
It started being all that. It had nothing to do with balance. It started being with, this keep your ice colder longer. But the real reason was nigga tired, because you go to sleep. You know a real drinker gonna do what when he get up in the morning? Hit that bad motherfucker. Ooh, I still got that bitch. See how much ice didn't win.
Nah,
You hoping your ice didn't fuck you up. Back then, the ice didn't matter. You put more ice on top of that, man. And rock and roll.
You talk about when you finish the cup and you wake up and you got like some water, but got like a tin of purple.
Yeah.
You still hit that motherfucker.
Yeah, you
I know
gonna
you
get up
talking
and
about.
kiss that thing as soon as you wake up, whatever on the side of the bed. Mouth dry, the motherfucker, you gonna hit that bad motherfucker,
Nah,
man.
for real.
But you would wake up and that motherfucker be melted all down around that motherfucker. So you got that double cup that say, you just get another cup, get that bottom cup, keep on pushing. Real talk, man. Y'all got Drink History 101, man. Awful lot of cough syrup, Maxo Kream, Persona, 101 with Mike D, Screw Late. Y'all know the business, man.
A lot of that shit. For shit show. That was hard.
Super